All right. Testing, testing. Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Greetings and peace to all of you from an Indonesian villager. Hope you and your family have a wonderful and blessed day this Thursday. Um, my name is Deni, okay, and this is Deni the villager. I'm from Indonesia, but I'm currently living in Abu Dhabi. I like to use English to connect with people around the world, and what's the word? I use this platform to practice, grow, and learn. Okay. So welcome. So the question today that I have in mind, a lot of people look financially, successful from outside, but some of them show that they still feel like they lack of something, like they still feel like something is incomplete. So my question is, what is success? I'm gonna put the question on the screen, guys. um, what is it? Money, money, um, family, career, maybe. Freedom. And what else? Maybe peace. Oh yeah, peace. Okay. This is what I can think of right now. I guess. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So the question is, what is success? In your opinion, what is success in your opinion? Money, family, career, freedom, or peace, or something else? Hi, morning, Luke. I'm doing good, thank you, Luke. How are you? What is the plan today, Luke? My plan now is making fried rice. Hello, Leon. Welcome. Yep. Yeah, I'm doing good. Good, thank you. Yes. How are you guys? What's your plan? Hmm. What is the latest news from your country, guys? What's the latest news? Hmm. Right? People are protesting against Trump again. Why are they protesting against Trump? He said he's gonna make America great again, Leon. Hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, Donald Trump wants to make America great again. Why people are protesting that? Hello, Dian, welcome. Oh, it's not American dream, it's Trump's dream. Ah, wow. It's hit. Oh, it's his way to escape Epstein file. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, that file. So, wow, thank you for the like, guys. Yep, third judge said Trump is the best. Yep, there you go. See. Hi, what video you gonna make today? Dian, what? We're starting a community here. Dian. Yeah. Yeah, come join us, Dian. Okay, come join our conversation here, Dian. Where are you from, Dian? I'm from Indonesia, but I'm currently living in Abu Dhabi. What about you, Dian? I've only started this live stream around 3 months ago, so I'm a newbie here. A noob, let me call it. And I do live stream from my kitchen, while I'm cooking and washing dishes, wash the washing, cooking. Oh, you're in Dubai now, Dion. Okay, welcome. We're neighbors. I'm in Al Ain, Dion. Yeah, so yeah, I'm close to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, thank you. But my watch time hour is still way far. Sorry, guys. That's the sound of my washing machine. Thank you for the likes. Leon subscribed me with 6 accounts. That's why. Oh, thank you, Leon. Now that is dedication. Appreciate that, Leon. Why do you need 6 accounts, by the way? I have 3 accounts. One account for this, and the other account is for teaching English, as a second language, and the other account is for my children. Hmm. So I don't have, just for your information, I don't have a triple split personality, okay? Luke said he doesn't think that Trump is gonna be able to defeat Iran. I don't think so either, Luke. I think the Iranians are clever. They don't need to defeat U.S. head on. They just have to make it's too expensive for the U.S. To keep going. Just make it too expensive for the U.S. to continue this conflict. That's it. And for China, China is in China's interest not to let Iran defeat it, because China knows, next is them, after Iran is them. They're next. Might as well keep the conflict on that side. See? Just came from Trump and Iran conversation from another channel. Oh, okay. And what's the verdict, Sadia? You see, Dian is very quiet now. He lives in Dubai, right? He's very quiet now. So better not to say anything. I still want to go home. Okay, Europe is in the drought, very dry at the moment. Yeah, look, they discover what is it? Some ships, from WW2 era, and some mammoth fossils from the bottom of the river, the dried river. Yes, Leo, come to Dubai, Habibi. I'm surprised, the fossils still survive that long, at the riverbed. Okay. Sadia said, Leon said, 80% of Americans are, they're supporting PDF. Leo, don't say that. You an American. Shouldn't say that. Should say like Shahir, Shahir said, 80% of Americans are smart, genius, IQ of 250. No, he didn't say that. Hello, Emmanuel. Welcome. Look like you had a nice sleep. Yeah. Yeah, Sadia said, my mom's always scolding me for eating too many sweets. She thinks I might end up with diabetes like her. Yeah, Sadia. That's why. Diabetes is not a joke, Sadia. That's why you have to look what you eat. Oh, I got 3 likes, guys. Thank you so much for the likes. Yeah, I have 3 likes. Yee-hee. You see, Sadia, you don't need sweets, extra sweets, with your food because your body already converted carbohydrate into sugar. Thank you for the likes, guys. Jesus ignored you. Ah, where? You said before, don't eat rice while it's still steaming. It's cause of the starch. Yes, yes. Look, that's right. That's okay, Sadia. So don't eat rice when it's still steaming. Sadia. It still have high glucose. So just wait until it cools down. When I was young. Okay, let me listen to the calling of prayer first. Okay. I'm gonna miss this. When I move to Taiwan. Sorry guys, that's the sound of washing machine. Now where was I? Muscular guy. Oh, Sadia said she got her dad's gene, so she doesn't think sweets will affect me that much. Ah, Sadia, you know you can change your gene, right? By with your lifestyle, Sorry guys, that's not the sound of a thing, okay? That's the sound of my washing machine. Almost done. Yay! Finally, peace. His name is Sheer. Sheer Trouble. Yes. So Leon, as a young generation, as part of a young generation, you, Leon, and Sadia, how do you see success? What does success mean? So does success equals to money, family, career, freedom, or peace? How do you see a successful person? So wow, he's very successful. Thank you for the 4 likes, guys. Thank you for the 4 likes. do, 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 do. I say thank you for the music. Okay, success for Sadia means money, 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 money. Always sunny. Money talks. Yeah. Okay, Leon said, think money doesn't matter to me. Being a good person, no matter what, is everything. Oh, I see. And I want a peaceful life, not a daily working life. I think I'm gonna add chili to this fried rice, guys. I think 2 chilies are enough. Yeah, money can rent peace. Yeah. Yep. You know, sometimes you wonder to yourself, like you as a villager, when I look at people, with a lot of money, um, they they look like wow, they having it, they're having a wonderful life, but for some strange reason, they end up doing things that don't make sense, for a person that is considered successful. For example, they ended up in divorce. It's like why, or they ended up, having end up in the drug problems. Some of them unalive themselves. And some of them, fall into depression. I was just wondering, as a villager, like why would you do that? With all those money, you're still doing that. Why? 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 Do they know something that I don't? In Thessaloniki, people forget what's the life. Oh, I see, Leon. And Sadia said, if I got money, I can have a career, freedom, and peace. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Sadia. Exactly. That's what I also think, Well, that's what I thought. But those people, on the news, they're doing things that don't make sense, Oh, and these people have no more issues with money. It's not like me, that I have to, work very hard for my bills. I'm stressing to pay my bills. Those people, bills is not in their dictionary. But still, why? 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 Do 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 do. Why? Why? Ah, I can breathe again. Okay. Depends how you define rich. Yeah. Some people are land rich. Americans have huge houses, but healthcare is hard to get. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. The maybe rich is just richness is a matter of perspective, right? Maybe for some people you are rich. I think at least to most villagers, who don't have money to have stable Wi-Fi, you guys are rich. They think I'm rich for having an internet, unlimited internet quota. In England, owning land is pretty unlikely, but healthcare is really. Oh, I see. Wait, hold on, Luke. So owning land is too expensive. It's like China. Then in that case, so you purchase in China, like you bought a house, but actually you bought the building, not the land. You know, the state owns the land. Is it the same in England? Do 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 do. What's wrong with your keyboard, Leon? It's a small country. Owning land is very expensive. All the good land was took decades ago by the nobles. Oh, I see. Look. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yes. So the good location, are already owned by the nobles because they already have. Yeah, there's a different. They have already an advantage, so the common people now they just okay. Now I understand how to autocorrect in Windows. Yeah, but life is relatively good here, just not much space. Oh, okay. Look, okay, okay. Yeah, I guess you know what. There's no perfect place, on Earth, right? And there's always positive and negative. Because this world is not paradise, guys. My colleague, at my previous workplace, he's from I forgot which part of the UK, but he's from the UK, and he said to me that his brother works in the UK, right? He's a manager in the UK. Um, so if he stays in the UK, if my friend stays in the UK, he would get tax, and then now he's the teacher working here in Abu Dhabi, and he earns more because it's not tax. They don't tax his salary here. So he earns a little bit more than his brother in the UK, which who's a manager in the UK. But technically, his brother earned more money than him. Yeah, Luke said Indonesia has better food, but maybe not better Wi-Fi. Yeah, exactly. Look, you have to, if you live on a remote island, look in Indonesia, like to get the Wi-Fi signal, you have to climb up your house roof. Climb up the roof, to get a better signal. I found a signal. Beep 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 beep. And then you cannot have a quiet conversation during live stream. There's sounds of frogs and goats and chickens probably in the background. Sounds like a good place to raise my children. Right, Iskandar? Indonesian has the best movies and series and books. Oh, thank you, Leon. So I feel so nice. This is the first time somebody said something good about Indonesia, guys. Oh, one of my colleagues, the other colleagues of mine from the UK as well, because it's a British international school. Right? So there's a lot of teachers from the UK there. Hey, Deni, Indonesia, wow, it's a nice country, Deni. I said, yes, yes. I said, it's a nice country. It's a nice place to live if you have a lot of money, isn't it? And she was laughing. Yeah, it's also, in the UK, it's very expensive too, And then she started to talk about how expensive living in the UK. Island. Oh no, Epstein Island. Oh no. All right. How about this, guys? Okay. What is I heard a lot of negative things about Donald Trump. Okay, which I understand. I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I'm not disagreeing with you. Okay, there's negative things about Trump. He did, let's talk about positive things about Donald Trump. Are you? I know it sounds strange, coming from a Muslim villager. Can we find a positive traits from Donald Trump? It's a challenge, guys. Let's see. We shouldn't say namaste, it means I bow to you. I bow to you. It's okay, I bow to you. I slightly bow to my other villagers, when I meet them. Especially the elder one, not the young one. There's not even one good thing he has. Oh, come on, Leon. You live in the United States. I'm sure you can find some. He's perfect for gay people. No, Leon. Yeah, I think from from my understanding, he's anti-LGBTQ. Leon. Because he's religious. I think most religious people don't. We bow to God, not humans. Sadia, yes, you're right. So why God asked the angels to bow to Adam? You see? Sorry, I'm just teasing Sadia, okay? That's a different topic, guys, okay? Leon, go to settings. That's angel, we humans. Okay, if you say so. Deni's if you say so, then Sadia. So, I think I can think one thing that I am confused, but also look. The thing is, I'm not a supporter of Donald Trump, but I'm also, I believe that just because you don't like a person, you don't like a group of people, you must not do injustice toward them, So I'm trying to do justice for Donald Trump, So even though I don't like him, and he could be an evil person, but I'm just like, I must say that I am confused. Like he hang out with Playboy, Playboy, Playboy magazine owners, Epstein and all those party animals basically. This is like a high top people, like the 1%. But he doesn't drink alcohol. Isn't it strange, guys? I mean, I as a Muslim villager, I'm confused now. He doesn't he doesn't drink alcohol. Yeah, I mean, like, in order for a person to hang out with this jet, what, not jet setters, I'm calling you, that high class party animals, party goers, not drinking alcohol, that is, you have, like, what you're doing, you know what you're doing. I don't think he's crazy, he knows what he's doing. This is what I'm trying to say. Deni, those videos are propaganda. Oh, okay. So he drinks alcohol, Leon? I'm just confused, So he knows what he's doing, guys. And the fact that he said that he wants to make America great again, he knows what a lot of people don't know, in terms of eschatology. I think this is just my personal opinion, okay, guys? What people said about opinion, right? He knows. Let's just say he knows the agenda. Oh, so he drinks alcohol. Are you sure? Are you sure, Leon? Okay, just confirm that. Because you live in the US, so. I think I burned the onion. Okay, make America great with killing innocent. He's a devil. Oh, yeah, you're right, Leon. Make America great. Can I share with you the Islamic eschatology? Why I think that he knows the eschatological perspective here. This. Okay, so basically, right, from Islamic eschatology, the Dajjal, or Antichrist, they call it the Antichrist, Dajjal, or the false Messiah, will rule the world in three stages, I think Nostradamus divided into like the three numbers, like 666, right? Now Islamic eschatology divided into three days, okay? But one day would be one day like a year, which is a very long time, and the second day will be one day like a month, and then the third day will be one day like a week. The one-eyed devil. Now he's not a devil. Different, Leon. This is a different. That's a different being. The devil is the devil is just the purpose is to, you know, make people astray, you know, go to the hellfire, you know, and things like that, you know. But Dajjal's mission is very specific, you know. Yeah. So any case, I'm going to make it. I don't want to make it too long, right? But I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. So from Islamic eschatology's perspective, in order for Dajjal, right, to impersonate Jesus Christ, right? Because remember, Jesus Christ is the Messiah. You know, the Muslims and the Christians believe this. He's the king. He will rule the world. Now he tried to impersonate this. Okay, he wants to rule the world from Jerusalem, but he cannot rule. You know, Jesus Christ will not rule the world from Washington D.C. You know, or you know, from Jakarta. It doesn't make sense. So you know, he has to rule the world from Jerusalem. You know, so so one day, like a year, okay, had ended in the form of Pax Britannica. You know, Pax Britannica. And then one day, like a month, okay, is in the form of Pax Americana, you know. Now, the transition from Pax Britannica to Pax Americana was World War WW2 and WW1. Basically, WW2 is an unfinished business of WW1, right? I think if just looking at the history, that's what it is, you know. It's unfinished WW1 unfinished business, basically. So there's a lot of people died there. Millions and tens of millions of people died there. Now the transition from Pax Americana to Pax Judaica, you see, because why Pax Judaica? Because the end goal is to establish the holy state of Israel. Israel, sorry, I'm gonna use the word Israel. Why the word Israel? Because that's where the false Messiah will have to rule the world from, you know. So now, the modern Western civilization, right, had done their purpose, you know, establishing the holy state of Israel, you know, so-called holy, but I'm not sure. They have done their job, right, and they have done their job to make this new state a superpower, right, and they have done their job. Now it's time for them to crumble, you know. That's why the modern Western civilization, Western Europe and United States now is designed to implode. They are strong, you know. Western civilization and United States. They are very strong. No countries, you know, would be able to defeat them. You know, that's why the design is to implode them from inside. You know, so yeah. It's time for Pax Americana to make way for Pax Judaica, and this is why Donald Trump. This is how Donald Trump come to the picture. He refused to let Pax Americana go. You know, so he refused. That's why he said he wants to make America great again. He refused to let go. You know, Pax Americana to Pax Judaica. Alright, that's my short opinion. Okay, then again, you know, don't just believe my opinion. Okay, guys, this is you have to you know, research it for yourself. Do not believe what I said unless you are convinced that I'm correct. You see, yeah, it's not. You see, Sadia, it's not like Americans always fall. always for the propaganda. You see, if you, that's why it's difficult to explain it. Uh, why the UK and the US government are obsessed with Holy Land, you know. Hello, Rina. Welcome, money. Rina likes money. Deport, get out of America, parasite. HK thinks that everybody lives in America. You are living in America. Get out of here. That's how genius is. HQ has a IQ of 250, guys. Rina said money, family, freedom, people, career. HQ thinks everybody is American. This chat is American dream. Just join random chat live stream and telling everybody get out of America. he come to my village. Hey, everybody get out of America. America. HQ. What's HQ? No one wants you here. HQ. Grandparents of Philippines. Yeah, Leon, apparently everybody's American according to HK. HK, I think there are no other countries outside America, you know. It's just where in Philippines? I don't know where Philippines is. All I know is America. America. Yes. So how are you, Rina? Yes. Where's HK? HK, where are you? Stay with us. HK, don't go. HK, don't leave us. Netanyahu is the new Barbie. Netanyahu is just another puppet, guys. Yeah, Netanyahu down, and then someone else gonna take over. You know, they're doing the same agenda. He's a distraction, guys. Don't get distracted. You know, pay attention to the agenda. The agenda is This is just my opinion, okay? To create Pax Judaica, you know. Now you cannot have Pax Judaica if United States have military bases in the Gulf countries, you know, in the Middle East, because that's where Pax Judaica is centered, you know. So you cannot have United States military bases. That's why all these fireworks is happening, you know. They have to get rid of United States influence from the region. Maybe they, will, maybe the U.S. have to give the authority now to Pax Judaica, okay, in at least in this region. That's why America has to step back and give away, make the new state, this new powerful state, you know, lead the Pax Judaica. You see, this is the agenda. Why? See, you cannot explain this through a geopolitical perspective only. You know, you have to connect this to theology, you know, to eschatology. If you don't put the aspect of theology, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So why would these countries do this, do that, you know? But if you add theology in it, it's starting to make sense. Okay? Said, this is where they're going, you see? And then some of you probably say, well, don't add theology, you know, don't add theology. This is science, you know, this is social science. No, you have to add theology because this new state is a Jewish state, right? It's a religious state, so you have to add theology into it. Hello, Sulit, welcome. How are you, Sulit? This is what happened. At least in my opinion, guys. This is just opinion. You know what people say about opinion, right? Do not take my opinion unless you convinced that I am correct. Says a villager. Where's HK? Oh no, HK ran. I think HK just HK go away. You're the one who went away. How could you leave us, HK? I'm good myself. Thank you, Sulit. Yeah. Sulit, what do you think, Sulit? How do you see success? What is success according to you? Money, career, family, freedom, or peace? Beast said money and peace. Oh, Beast, money and peace. Why did you choose that answer, Beast? Why did you say that? Peace. Yep, Rion. Children, the washing is done here. Can you fold the... I'm gonna make vegetables, guys. Everyone wants peace in their lives. I agree with you, Leo. Yes. It doesn't matter how old you are, right? Young, old, they want peace. So they say peace is boring. Yeah, see, this is how it started. Guys, what do you think? What is your definition of peace, guys? Let me share with you, okay, my opinion, how I define peace, okay? Oh, I got 5 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, before I share that, let me read B's comments. Yeah, money is basic human need. If you don't have money, you can't get basic things like food, water, house, clothes. Yeah, I agree with you, and I chose peace too, because without peace, life is not worth to live. Yeah. All right. So, how do you guys define peace? You know, let me share with you my interpretation, okay, of peace. So there are two kind of peace. You know, external peace. You know, it means the physical peace. You know, you can reach that by, you know, going to the mountain. You know, to the beach. You know, or rest. You know, basically you what's the word, you stay away from the noise, you know, so you are disconnected yourself, right, physically, from the noise, you know, so physical noise, so you go, that's why some people like go camping, you know, go to the mountain, to the beach, you know, to the hotel, you know, just to find peace, you know. They try to disconnect themselves from the noise, you know. So that is, you can reach physical peace, you know. And internal peace, there's an internal peace, I think. So internal peace, you disconnect with the noise, but that is affecting your psychology, you know, your mental, you know. So some people do that by praying, you know, meditating, you know. So some people do that, you know, by making sure that the physical peace and internal peace also happen at the same time. You know. But that's just me, guys. I'm a villager. Yeah. Leon said, money comes with fame. You have to do interviews every single day, like celebrities. Yeah, Leon. So there's a piece is boring. Let's go. WW4. Yes. WWE. So yeah. Undertaker. Wow, guys, I have 7 likes. Thank you. I remember it was 5 likes. Huh? Yeah, the what? I'm acting like a peasant?
Yeah. Oh my God, thank you for this $7.
Yeah, you know, what can I say? I'm a villager. I'm acting like I am supposed to act. A villager. Yay, I got 7 likes. I deserve a certificate. Certificate of achievement. YouTube, yeah, YouTube is watching me and it's like, this peasant. For me, success isn't something you can always measure by money, Sulit said. Titles or what other people see, those things can be wonderful, but they don't automatically make a person feel fulfilled. Oh, I see. Okay. So, B said, peace, according to B, peace is something when you don't have responsibility of anyone, like wife and child. I'm saying as a man's perspective, and I have enough money to live in mountains and don't have to worry. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh no, I like to. No, but I'm gonna be sad, if I have to see my children go. I don't want that. I miss my children every day. Yeah, go ahead, please. About money, yes. Mm, mm. Every married guy I've met, they all want peace. Yeah, Leon. See, Leon. Before I get married, my hair was black, totally black, Leon. After I got married, just a few years after I got married, and then look at this. Pew, 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 pew. Look at this, Leon. Yeah. Oh, suddenly the universe painted my hair. You see, Leon. my my niece, Uncle Danny, you have lots of white hair. I said, yeah. I said, this is what marriage life does to you. I said, oh, Bees is not married. Is 18. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Okay. Same generation as Leon and Sadia, yeah. Yeah. You 18, now I become. Um, it reminds me of my parents, when I was 18, when I was 16, 17, 18, basically. 16, 17, 18. My parents are typically Asian parents. You don't date, okay? You don't date. You study first, you finish your university first, and you get a job, and then you can date, okay? You earn money first. my parents are typically Asian parents. Sulit said, from a woman's perspective, I think real success is going to bed with a peaceful heart, because I know I lived in a way that reflects my values. Oh yeah, very good, Sulit. Yeah. I would love to have cat responsibilities. Yes, Sadia. And looks at Arab culture, you can't leave the house until you are married. Sounds like East Asian culture too now. Similarities here. No, you can leave, but you I don't know. Yeah. My uncle, that one of my uncles, so he, he's coming back from the church, right? So he told me, Deni, in the Western world, okay, they said that once you reach 18 years old, you have to leave the house. You have to survive for yourself. And I was about to reach 18. I was 17, right? And I was about to enter a university. And like all Asian boys, we all still live with our parents. So you shouldn't live with your parents. You have to go outside of the house when you're 18. And I asked my parents, Mom, Dad, can I rent a place nearby my campus? It's quite far from our home. And they said no. I think every man and woman regret after getting married. Men think that kind of woman I get married with, and women also think that. Oh, is that so? Bis. Bis. No, no, not all of them. Bis. Okay, all of them are like that. Okay. I actually never regretted getting married. Actually, it's a blessing. My wife. I'm very blessed and very grateful that I met my wife. We've been married for more than 20 years. 21 years. Yeah. And I'm very grateful I met my wife. So it's not everybody like this. Is knowing I treated people with kindness, kept my integrity when it wasn't easy, and stayed true to who I am instead of trying to become who others expect. That's good. Not everyone, but most of them. That's yeah, most of them. You mean most of people that you know? you have to be more specific. Most of people that I know of, okay, because there are 8 billion people out there. Can I just say most of them? That's a very strong statement, okay, please. The safest way to say it, most of the people that I know of. Did you agree, please? Yeah, but you know what, Beast? I don't blame you for saying that. I can see, you have a good point. There are people out there, who regretted, getting married with the wrong person. Yes, I agree with you. There are some people. I know some people are like that. So yeah, I hear you, Beast. That's why, Beast. Okay. Man, just see the divorce rate. Yeah, divorce rate where, Beast? In where do you live, Beast? I don't know. It's all about destiny, the marriage stuff. Yeah, Leon, that's 50% true, destiny, but we can change our destiny too, right? I think man, WWE still going on your mind? Yeah, WWE. John Cena. WWE. Undertaker. Yeah. you know. I can see you, Leon. Sulit, success is loving and being loved in a healthy way. Yes, it's having relationships where I feel safe, respected, heard, and appreciated while offering those same things in return. Yeah. Yes, I agree with you, Sulit. But that's a very heavy, for I think for teenagers, we need to simplify that concept. For the young generation, that is a little bit complicated. Sulit. How do you interpret that? They might be lost. Guys, I have 7 likes. Thank you. 7 likes. I feel touched.
Oh my god.
I feel so. I think tears coming out of my eyes now. I had 7 likes. Bro, I don't know about love and relationship, but if my future husband don't cook me curry, then it's over. That's what you said now, Sadia. I've experienced WWE live when you're 7. Oh, it was mysterious match. Oh, really, Leon? You experienced WWE? Yeah, you know when it was a hit, Leon, many years ago, right? I was still working in Taiwan, and my students, like my young students, elementary school students, they watched TV, WWE, and then they started to doing SmackDown with each other. I said, "Hey, stop! This is not the place." I said, "This is not the right time, not the right place." I said, "Being able to give without losing myself and standing beside someone who encourages me to become the best version of myself." Yeah, I agree with you, Sulit. I agree with you. Yes, guys, listen to Sulit. I feel like eggs. Yeah, golden days, Leon. Now they have, I think they have UFC, right? I think instead of WWE. UFC is more brutal. Oh, okay. I think it's all as brutal. I think. La 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 la. 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 Let's see. I talked with a girl. She's from England, and she said she left her parents' house when she was just 16. Wow, that's extreme, beast. Why the old generation need to employ someone else for a better version of themselves? Yeah, Sadia. It's because, Sadia. I don't know what old generation that you mean. I'm not like that. And I'm old. Beast. Oh, Beast from the UK. I see. Gen Z. I see. Beast. Okay, Gen Z. All right. All Gen Z in the house says me. Okay, if Gen Z in the house, type me. Who's Gen Z here? Wait, you said you're from the UK. Okay, let me see. Are you from the UK? Not from the UK. I'm not sure now. Not from UK. So where are you from, Bees? Leon is Gen Z but act like Gen X. Oh, I see. Maybe you like Gen X, yeah? Respect Gen X. No. Yeah. See. Once Irani legend said marriage is cursed. No, who said that? Don't say marriage is cursed. It's not true. It's a blessing. Okay. Don't trust those people. You know, those negative people. Okay, this negative thinking. So where are you? By the way, Bis, where are you? Where do you live? Which country? I'm in Abu Dhabi now. I'm from Indonesia, but I live in Abu Dhabi. Sadia, he was a married. He was married. Yeah, I'm married, Bis. I also have credential, you know, to share my opinion. Okay. Sulit said, yeah, that was grown up conversation I was having with you. Beast from South Sudan. Oh, okay, from South Sudan. Let's see. So the divorce rate in South Sudan is high, I'm assuming, Beast. Just checking. Finally, a non-American guy. Yeah, Leon. Most of us are not from America here, Leon. It's just HK who thinks everybody from the US. HK, where's HK? HK, could you leave us, HK? HK is so mean. So mean American. Leaving us. Don't leave us astray, HK. I'm cooking this one, Sulit. It's called a bottle gourd. I understand why they call it bottle gourd. Bottle gourd. So I'm gonna make this into yeah, bottle gourd. Chop this to small, thin slices, and then cook it with some water and add some salt and sodium, and that's it. Add some chili. Of course, chili is compulsory here. Okay. Chili, okay, is compulsory in this house, ladies and gentlemen. Chili is compulsory in this house. From the Muslim perspective, is wajib. Okay, this is wajib. It means compulsory. Chili. It's a sin if you don't add chili in your food in this house. It's blasphemy. Hello, how? Welcome. Oh, okay, B said no, divorce rate is not high. I said that according to news, men marriage are decreasing in world. Most people don't want to get married. In Europe, 40% PhD people are single. Oh, I see. Okay. Walaikum salam. How? Okay. By the way, guys, for those of you who don't know what walaikum salam means, peace be with you too, basically. Okay? It's not an occult or a spelling. It's not a dark magic spelling. Some of you might say, wow, dark magic time. Oh, no, not like that. Okay. Sadia said, because they did everything before marriage. Deni, why are you lying? It's our most famous secret code. It's the code. Code of conduct. Sadia said, because they did everything. Can you hear that, Sadia? I don't know what you're talking about. What did you mean by that? We're all curious now. Okay, Dee said maybe, but most Gen Zs are not even getting girlfriend or boyfriend in today's time in Europe. They don't want relationship. Sulet has a question for Deni. Just want to get man's perspective on it. Sure, you can answer, Sulet. Sulit. Go ahead. I will try to answer if I can, okay? If I could answer it, I will answer. Please don't make it a difficult question. It's time to chop the gourd. Chop with a vengeance. Don't do that, guys. Okay, when you chop, don't chop like that. Okay, you might hurt your finger. Okay, that's a tutorial. Tutorial how to chop your own finger. You know, like that. Don't do that, guys. My son said I'm acting like a peasant. Okay, so okay, Leon said they need the master chef. Yes, Leon, master. See, you may address me as master too if you like. Master Deni. No, just joking. Okay? Don't call me master. Why do some men are so prideful with egos? Sulit. Can you maybe elaborate? I need to, I want more specific question. Give me example. So I understand the context here. So you are married. So how many children do you have? I have 3 children. Yeah. The twins are 13, and the youngest one is 11. How's your day, guys? You see, How also has a question. How do you find the ego? Yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, yeah. Okay, B said, my days are going weak. I just cheated my girlfriend. This cheater. Spitting facts, bro. Tinder is not available for everyone. What is Tinder, Satya? How do you know about Tinder? How did you know? I don't know about Tinder. Is that some kind of food? Is it some kind of a fried banana dipped in flour? Do 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 do. So there, why I mean any reason or this? Do 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 do. Sulit, where are you? I'm still waiting for you, for your response. Okay, I want to give you a proper response, but please elaborate that one. Okay. Deni is a very famous dish in USA. When I was in South Africa, right? There was there's a mushroom company, selling mushroom called Deni's Mushroom, Deni's Shrooms. Yeah. They call it Deni's Mushroom. No. They just call it Deni's. Sulit is trying to think of an example. Okay, Sulit. Come on, Sulit, I'm waiting for you, okay? To give you a proper response. Like, what do you mean? Like ego, like as. Yeah, Sadia said we are waiting. We are waiting for Sulit example, guys. Give more pressure to Sulit. Deni, bro, Tinder is for guys who is married and want to cheat their wife with beautiful women. Oh, I see, Bis. Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds haram, Bis. That sounds haram. Okay, guys, you see how I was gonna use Tinder from now on. How? See, this just inspired how. Yeah, that's a good idea. How? Let me look at it. And how said it's for a research purpose. It's for research purpose. Food said, bro, do a backflip. Hey, those for Indian Gen Z, okay, backflip. I'm not from India. I saw those Indian Gen Zs, doing backflip in front of the girls, But you know what, Foot? For the right price, I will do backflip for you. Name your price. For the right price, don't tell people to do things, for free, cheap. Asking people to do backflip for free. Do you know the risk? You know, ICU risk and how much does it cost? Oh, Leon, you said that too. Leon and I watch the same thing, yeah. YouTube algorithm show Leon and I think you would like to see this. Oh, so that they're influenced by ISO speed. I see. Okay. Oh, so it's ISO speed, Sadia. Ah, okay. Okay, for example, Sulit said, some men holds a high, rigid self-image and deeply values his personal status, dignity, and self-importance. So, only alcoholics are like that. Leon, you very quick jumping into a conclusion, Leon. That's a very extreme statement, Leon. That's extreme. Okay, let me process what you said, Sulit. Okay. Some men holds high, rigid self-image. Okay, self-image. I think there's nothing wrong with having a self-image, and if they have values, there's nothing wrong with that. Ego, Sulit. Self-importance. Okay, now self-importance. That it's yeah, that. Okay, I agree with you. Self-importance. You need to adjust that. Okay. Not that, but there's nothing wrong of seeing yourself as important, as long as you also see your partner as important. I think you mean that it sounds like you're describing a self-centered person here, Sulit. That's a self-centered. Sounds like a self-centered person. It's all about me. Okay, so me. Okay, you do things for me, and it's all about my feelings. Is that right, Sulit? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. It's just a question. I'm single and happy. Okay, single and likes to mingle. Oh, okay, Sulit. Okay, yeah. So I think, there are some men are like that, Sulit. I agree with you. Some men are like that. Okay, but not all of them are like that, Sulit. Okay, not all of them are like that. But some men, I saw it myself. Some men are like that. So you have a point to a certain degree, okay, Sulit, that there are some men like that. Those men need to be educated by Deni the villager. Yeah, but some men are self-centered, guys. I must admit, okay, but not all men are like that. Okay. Do you baddies? What is baddies? Bees, educate me, please. What is baddies? Bees. do know. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Those type of men gets married quickly, Deni. How do you know, Sanya? How do you know? Baddie is like emo girls. You have to use Tinder for that, bro. Baddies is like angel. Yeah. I don't. After you explain to me what is Tinder, no. No. But I'll tell you why, guys. Why some men are become like that, self-centered. Okay, because it's more cultural, guys. Okay, it's more cultural. It's they are also trained. Okay, so this kind of behavior is you need to be trained to be like that. Okay, so in the family, so these men are trained to believe that women have to serve men. Okay. Okay, so in some cultures, it's like that. Especially in the more paternalistic culture, women, once you get married, you need to serve your husband. Okay, so husband is a leader, and then therefore husband tells the women or the wife, what to do, and the more obedient the wife, right, it's better. Okay, so in some cultures are like that, but in different cultures, okay, not like that. See, I come from a different culture. I come from West Java, Indonesia. We don't have paternalistic society because our culture is farming culture. We are agricultural society, where men and women work together, on the field, So historically and culturally, we don't see men as more what's the word? Like women have to do things for the men. We men have to do. We do things for each other. As you can see, I'm cooking. So I'm cooking for my wife. And sometimes my wife cooks for me. Okay, so. And also, here's the thing that most men also, young men, okay, especially young men. Okay, guys, if you're Gen Z, listen to me, okay, men, boys, listen to me, boys, okay. This is important, okay, because when I was young, nobody told me this, okay. So this is important advice for you guys. Once you get married, okay, here's the thing. Once you get married, okay, the first year or first 2 years will be the period of adjustment, because remember, your partner is raised, okay, by a different family, different culture, so that is the time for you to adjust with each other. You have to adjust, she has to adjust, you adjust, okay. Do not expect her, you know what, I'm like this, she has to accept me for what I am. Doesn't work that way, okay? Once you get married, there's no more I. There's no more I in your vocabulary, guys. Okay? Boys, listen to me. There's no more I. There's only we and us, okay? There's only we and us. There's no more I anymore. That's number one, rule number one. And rule number two, okay? For some strange reason, okay? For some strange reason, okay? Once you get married, okay, the wife, right, will follow the husband instinctively. Hello, Ni, welcome. Instinctively, okay? What I mean by instinctively, so you have to be careful. Boys, listen to me. If you want your wife, okay, to talk nice to you, you have to show your wife to talk nice. Like you talk nice to your wife. Okay. If you want your wife, to be kind to you, you be kind to your wife first. Okay. And okay, and then here's the main test now for you guys. Okay, for men, young men out there. The main test is once your wife gets pregnant. Okay, once your wife gets pregnant, the baby, okay, in her belly will start sucking nutrients from the mother's body. And then, so once when the baby suck nutrients, the mother will suffer, So the baby will suck nutrients from the mother's bone. And then, so make sure your wife gets nutritious food. Okay, don't force your wife to eat. Your wife will lose appetite. Because of this something in her belly. Okay, so make sure that whatever she eats, nutritious. Nutritious. Okay, not just food. Don't just feed her junk food. Doesn't work that way. Make sure that she eats nutritious food. Okay. It's important because if she didn't have nutritious food, what happens? The baby will demand nutrition, will suck nutrition from the mother's brain. Okay, now here's that's gonna trigger more problem for you. Once the baby suck nutrition from the mother's brain, and the mother becomes emotionally unstable. Okay, the mother becomes emotionally unstable, becomes extremely moody. Okay. Becomes extremely moody, and then gets cry easily, angry easily, and then a lot of men are not educated in this, and then they think that, oh, my wife is different now, she's not as nice as before, and then why she's so sensitive, super sensitive, and then some men become angry, and then they start to look for other women, and just like what B said, they look for Tinder and things like that, because the men are not educated that this is what's happening inside the wife's body. Okay, so I'm trying to connect what the B said about Tinder. Men, a married man looking for another woman. Because of this, they are not educated in this. So so for those of you young generation, young men out there who's listening to me, okay. So after you get married, remember, once your wife get pregnant, okay. Make sure that your wife gets nutritious food every day. Okay, every day. Hey, welcome, Captain. Listen to me, Beast. Yeah, but you brought up the topic of Tinder here. Okay, sit down and listen. So a lot of men are not educated, and I was not educated in this one. Okay, when I was young, nobody told me this. Okay, I found this out, when I was in Taiwan. I wish people told me this when I was younger. But any case, so continue, because now the mother, right, will struggle to sleep because of the baby inside her belly. So now she struggles to sleep, she doesn't get enough sleep, and she becomes more moody and depressed. So yeah, so you have to be, so as men, you have to be the one, okay, who have more patience than your wife. You have to be the one who have more patience than your wife. Leon said, do you sell physical copies of your book, The Mother's Curse? Not yet, Leon. I'm thinking of printing it, but it becomes more expensive, Leon. When I print it, there's an option for me to, print on demand. Maybe I should do that, okay, Leon? But it becomes more expensive because I don't want to charge people that much, because it's not me. It's not me. It's just the It's the printing company, you know. So I'm thinking now. I was thinking about that, Leon. Have a physical print. Respect women, guys, because if you respect women, they will give you something. Yeah, of course. Peace. Yes. Yeah. So that's, yeah, guys. So where was I? Yes. Yeah. So that's the thing. So you have to be the one who constantly, okay, continuously give an example. Okay. Example have to be patient. You don't expect your wife to be patient. Doesn't work that way, guys. Do not expect your wife to be patient. You're the one who show patience. Okay. By example. Don't expect your wife to be kind. You know, you have to show her kindness. How a kindness look like, and then your wife will follow you, will copy you. Hello, Ethan. Welcome. Don't expect your wife to respect you. Just show her respect. She will respect you. Don't. What I'm trying to say is, don't. You don't need to tell your wife to be respectful, to be kind to you, to you know, all do all these things to you, right? Once you do it for her, and she will copy you. Trust me. I'm a married man. And especially the you know, the time when when your wife is pregnant, okay, guys, that is the crucial time, guys, because that is the time when most men cheated. Okay, most men were cheated during that period of time, you know, when their wife get pregnant. Okay, that's the time. So make sure. So don't be angry at your wife. You know, don't get don't get frustrated at your wife. You know, don't get angry. You know, that is the crucial time. Your wife is not gonna be the same once she's pregnant, guys. Youngsters, listen to me. Once you do that, you're able to do that, okay? And then your wife will follow you to the edge of the world. Okay, you jump to the lake, so your wife will follow you jump into the lake. And Gina's LGBTQ wife is a congratulations, Angina. You have contributed to the decreasing of population. You agree, Nick? This is the words of wisdom from a villager. Angela, I think people should stop having babies. Don't listen to Angina, guys. Face. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Be said, guys, listen, when your wife get pregnant, stop cheating on her and start to give her love and support. No, bis. When your wife gets pregnant, okay, understand that the baby inside her belly is sucking nutrients 24/7, and that could cause her having depression. No, just remember that. So that's why in marriage, it's not only love that is required, but also compassion. Okay, this compassion is needed. Not only love, but compassion as well. You understand that your wife is suffering, you know. She doesn't even know it. Hey, Viva Las Vegas! J Powers, Viva Las Vegas. Welcome, J Powers. How are you? Yeah, Captain want to sing a song about love. All we need is love. Guys, I want to pray first. Okay, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm still cooking here. So let me pray first. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes time. Okay, guys, continue. Oh, let me add this to. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to me. How are you? Do 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 do. Show your face. Do 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 do. Slowly. Do 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 do. I thought it was your daughter. Ah, which one? Select. Deni, do some duo for me. Okay, for me. Oh yes, yes, oh, yes, yes. I pray for you guys. Okay, pray for you guys. You guys have a blessed day, and what's the word? And you, God, the one God Almighty, grant you safety. And always, what's the word? Keep you on the straight path. Keep you on the straight path. Okay? If you're not on the straight path, may God Almighty put you on the straight path and be already in the straight path, and then may God Almighty keep you on the straight path. Does it sound like a good prayer? Amen. Yeah, how are you doing? How's everything? I have made my own religion. Okay, Beast, you made your own religion. There's a song, by I forgot the name. Oh, dang, 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 dang. Losing my religion. Dang, dang. That's the only lyrics I remember. That song is only popular in my village last month. Yes, J Powers. Don't leave the village. There's a song by Duran Duran called New Religion. Oh, I don't know about that, Leon. When I was in elementary school, right, I thought Duran Duran is Indonesian band, because it sounds like durian, It's we have durian fruit in Indonesia as well. So durian is like, durian. That's a very interesting name, durian. So, no, it's not durian. It's Duran. Oh, okay. And I asked, do they take it from the word durian? B said, in my religion, people have to worship me, and I will give you everything you want. Everything, Beast? Anything? Do 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 do. Do do do. People worship money and things. Yes, you're right, Anjuna. Many people worship money, Anjuna. What do you worship, Anjuna? Yes, do you want baddies? I can give you. No, I pass. I'm good, thank you. I worship nothing. Don't say that, Anjina. Don't say that. You worship something. You're just not aware of it. she's not aware. See, breast. I'm sorry, Beast. Beast knows what he worships. He worships $1. At least he knows what he worships. I no longer pray for customers. Focus prayer on opportunities, but we need to pray for ears to hear, eyes to see, strength to answer call when it rings. We no longer pray for outcomes. I'm sorry, not customers. I'm sorry, J Power. For outcomes. My eyes, guys. This is what happened, you know, after I had my eye surgery a few years ago. I was going to say, no longer pray for customers. What do you mean? Customers, outcomes. Silly me. I worship the god of atheists. Okay. Sorry, Sadia. Yeah, I know. Bees. You see, it's okay. You know what, guys? I'm a villager, okay? I'm a villager from Indonesia. I can get away with those kind of mistakes. These liberals generalize the rainbow propaganda and become unscientific atheists. Yes, how? Bro, Deni, you are also thinking about baddies now. You just said, no, bees. It was an accident. J Powers, pray for the whole world and people of goodwill and peace. We are on the same boat, J Powers. Angina Jolie, a liberal atheist. We're not on the same boat, Angina. I'm gonna marinate the chicken, guys. What is my cup? No? I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Being a god, it feels so good. Yeah. It sounds like hallucinating is good, you mean? A dancing her chicken, exactly, sweet. It's called naked chicken. Naked chicken in the kitchen. Not naked kitchen in the chicken. And it's extremists on both sides who are the problem. Yeah, Gina. Sounds like you are one of the extremists. Angela is an extremist. You can marinate it with, let me see, teriyaki sauce. Yeah, teriyaki sauce. You know, my brother and I we used to joke, you know, oh, you know what, we are so glad that we are not chickens, you know. They just live to be eaten, you know. I feel sorry for them. And so we pray for the chickens. Guys, pray for the chickens, all chickens around the world. Okay, thank you for your sacrifice. So we can grow. Okay. Do not disrespect the chickens. Okay, guys. May they go to Jannah. Exactly. Guys, Jannah. For those of you not aware of Jannah, what does Jannah mean? It's paradise, okay, or heaven, or paradise. This is why the old people, say that do not play with your food, There's a lot of sacrifice here. B said father is vegetarian, and he said why we should not eat animal. I was feeling so sad for animals that I eat large chicken with soy sauce. Yes, please. Guys, I have 12 likes, guys. Wow, it's a nice surprise. Thank you so much, everyone. 12 likes here. Yeah, I feel so happy. I feel so touched. I got 12 likes. I deserve a certificate from the mayor. The chicken was a liberal atheist. Don't say that about the chicken, engineer. Respect the chicken. This is a Muslim chicken here, engineer. Do. Yeah, I agree with Leon. Trees and vegetables, plants are alive too. Yeah, guys. From Islamic perspective, okay, Islamic view, trees are alive too. Trees, plants. They have feelings as well. Not just alive, but they also have feelings. They can feel sadness, happiness, feelings. I got a feeling. That's from Islamic perspective, okay, guys? Actually, from Islamic perspective, the whole universe is a living thing, The earth is a living creature, stars, the cosmic, all living being, creation of the God Almighty. They follow the law of the Creator. Anjina said, what's wrong with being LGBTQ? Ew, Anjina, that's so yucky. Yucky Anjina. Bishu, say no to LGBTQ, only male and female. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. Ban this LGBTQ person. It's okay, Beast. You know what? Beast. Some people turn to LGBTQ because of trauma. Beast. You know, I learned that. You know, when I was in Taiwan. You know, see, I used to have a person who work in my house. You see, a lady work in my house, right? And so this lady, so I give this lady freedom, you know, to bring her friends to my house, you know. Um, so she brought some of her friends, many friends, you know. She celebrated her birthday in my house, you know, and then so they said she said, Mr. Denny, come join us here. She asked permission first, of course, you know. So she brought the cake, and then because she stayed by me, during the week. She stayed in our house. My wife and I let her, babysit our children. So some of her friends are the L team. They're part of the L team. You know what I mean? From the LGBTQ. Some of her friends are part of L team. So and then one of them, share with me, because I like to chat with them, So one of them shared with me that she was not actually part of L team once, but and she was traumatized, She was beaten by her ex-husband long time ago, She was beaten by ex-husband, and then that traumatized her, And then she became, she joined the L team, you know what I mean? I said, okay. That's why she always dressed as a man, like man, and she always, she's starting to feel insecure whenever she started to dress like a woman, So, Mr. Denny, I don't feel nice, when I'm wearing the skirt. And I said, you look good. What's wrong? No, so she shared with me the story, some of the L team also, they were raised as a boy, by her parents, because the parents wanted a boy, and then they had a girl, so they dress, they talk to the girl, dress girl like to a boy, So this is also important for you guys, for future parents, When you have a daughter, do not treat your daughter like boys, okay? Treat her like a daughter, And then so she grew up believing she's a boy, And then she started to like another girl, you know. So things like that. You know, there's a history behind this, you know. So and then you know some of the G team, you know, some of the G team also they guys, you know, this also caused by trauma, you know. Some boys, you know, become join the G team because they were molested in the past, you know. So they were traumatized, and no one really no one was aware of this, you know. And then so there's a lot of there's more layers. There are more layers behind it. So that's why if you are LGBTQ, yeah, you are safe here. Okay, don't worry. Okay, I'm not gonna ban you. You know, just all I ask you to do, just to be respectful. That's all. You know, it's not much, right? I think you can. I think you can be respectful as well. You know, and just be respectful. You know, don't insult other people's deity. You know, no, don't insult other people's god. You know, you're always welcome to you know, chat here. Okay, I know the stories, you know, behind this LGBTQ. You know, not all of them, but I know some of them. Yeah, Sulit agree with me, right? Yeah, there you go. Man, sorry, I don't want to understand this. Nature only Yeah, I agree with you, Beast. I agree with you. Okay, but you know what I'm trying to say is they most of them were not born like that. These okay? Most of them became like that because of trauma. This is what I'm trying to say. Okay, okay. Most of them become like that because of trauma. Okay, so we need to also have compassion. You know, we need to have compassion. I'm not saying they are what they're doing is correct. I disagree what they're doing. Okay, so I disagree with the value, but we also need to have compassion. You know. And we also need to have fish. Okay, I'm gonna fry some fish here. And this chicken looks so brown now. Yeah, like fish, exactly. Do, 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 do. Fish is love, exactly. All we need is fish. Do, 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 do. All we need is fish. Do, 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 do. Yes, fish curry. I don't have money. Tuna, tuna, tuna. Always sunny. Deni, do you try hummus? Oh yeah, hummus. I tried that, but it's okay. You know, it's okay. But I like food with flavor. I'm from Indonesia. You know, our food is flavorful. Anjina sounds like a LGBTQ missionaries here. Anjina is acting like missionary, you know. LGBTQ missionaries, spreading her, forcing her belief, you know, upon us here. Gina is LGBTQ extremist. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Love is all you need. 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 One of man's greatest enemy is hot boiling oil. Everyone should be atheist. You see, Angela? You're becoming the one that you hate. You're becoming an extremist. You're forcing people to convert to your belief. Money, money, money. I like money. Guys, I have 12 likes, guys. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. You're so kind. I have 12 likes. Yeah. I have 12 likes. I feel so touched. I have 12 likes. Don't be an atheist, guys. Okay, it's not a safe option, guys. Don't be an atheist. You know why? You know why? Because we don't live forever, guys. No one lives forever. Who wants to live forever? You see, because no one lives forever, it is better for us to search for our Creator. Okay? There's certain things. Death is certain. Hummus tastes like a yogurt thing, you know, like hummus is like it's sweet. I think Sadia is a little bit sweet. It's okay. It's not bad. Tastes like beef. You should try it, Sadia. You should try it. Some people like it, you know, but some people like, hey, you know what? Some people like pizza. You know, I don't like pizza. You know? So I think it depends on the taste. You know? Some people like what do you call it? Some people like butter chicken. You know, my son likes butter chicken, but not for me. You know, I will eat it, but B said, bro, I'm going to start trafficking. Do you want some human to eat? Nah, thank you. I passed this. Do you like seasoned food? Yes, Leon, I like seasoned food. Wait, what's wrong, Leon? Why you keep deleting your message here? Spread the message, Leon. Oh, do I like seafood? Oh, okay. Do I like seafood? Yes. Except for crabs, you know. I don't really enjoy it because it's a mission to eat crabs, you know. but yeah, I enjoy clams, mussels, shrimp, fish. Leon is afraid of Didi, that's why he's deleting. No one is afraid of Didi. Everybody is just not afraid. Maybe the more exact description is more disgusted. How's it? What are you saying? Not again, my sister. Yeah. Microsoft is trash. Remember that there's a TV series. It's called Space Force. When there's a scene when during the space launch, and then suddenly the program was halted. I think one of the characters said, F Microsoft! Hello, Crying. What are we cooking? Well, I'll show you, okay, Crying. Let's see, Crying. Okay, I'll just show the... Okay, this one, okay. This is a... Well, I'm gonna turn this into barbecue chicken. Okay, and well, this is a fried rice, and this is a rice from last night. And I'm frying the fish. Yeah? And then this one. This is the bottle board. Yeah, bottle board. Yeah. Yeah. And then maybe I'll fry some eggs later. Yeah. Yep. All we need is food. Guys, like this stream. Well, thank you, Sadia. I would be so full after this meal. Yep, Crying. I know. It will turn good, Crying, because I cook it. I'm a pro. More than 15 years of experience. Okay, I think 20 years experience. No, 25 years experience. I've been cooking since I was very young. And Gina said, how do you say God is necessary? God is necessary for us, and Gina. We need God. Only in the remembrance of God we found peace and tranquility. Let's see. Where are you from, Crying? I'm from Indonesia, but I'm living in Abu Dhabi right now. All right, bees, take care. Stay away from Tinder. Stay away from Tinder, bees. All we need is you. Yeah, bees loves baddies. Yeah. Oh, thank you guys. I have 13 likes, guys. Ooh, 3 sing. Three subs more. Oh, this beast guy the whole time talk about baddies only. Yes, Adia, because he likes baddies. You can see that. He's obsessed. After all, he's 18. 18, some 18-year-old teenagers, they have one track minded. Okay, Sadia, just one track minded, just one track minded like this. Only focus on one thing. 18, a lot of hormones, They controlled by hormones. Hmm. Jenny, are we the only adults in your life? Sulit, I don't know. Good question. Okay, how about this? Right now, Leon said, I'm an adult. Sulit, I have given up, I've given up. I set my live stream, every time before I turn my live stream, I set it into no, not for kids, But for some strange reason, it's like 11-year-old come, 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13, So, yeah, so I guess, what? That's why I said, okay, what? This live stream is becoming a family friendly channel, okay? So that's why no swearing, no vulgarity, Sino said, with a good family comes with peace comes with freedom. Oh, hello, welcome, Sino, yes. How are you, Sino? How's your day? No freedom of speech. Yeah, but it's just here. Yeah, guys, here in this live stream, there's no freedom of speech. Okay, guys. Kind reminder, So no insulting other people's deity. Okay. There's no such thing as freedom of speech. Not on YouTube. Not in this live stream. This is a communist live stream. Respect the supreme leader. Hello, Sel. Welcome. You charred to the bone. Okay, trimming the excess leaves of palm trees. Oh, okay. Sino, after you harvested those palm trees, right? What did you do? Did you burn them or did you chop them, to plant new trees? Hello, Dad. Salam. Peace be with you. And Gina keeps asking the same question. I already share, and Gina, the reason why we need God, and Gina, because it's necessary for us to remember God, because only in the remembrance of God our heart find peace and tranquility. Okay. Or dry the leaves and stalk. After that, use it as a fire starter. All right. Oh, okay. So you burn the trees, and then what happened is the ash will make the land fertile again. Ding, 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 it's a rainbow. Do, 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 do. Fish is ready. Now it's the chicken. Chicken. Chicken in the kitchen. Okay. I need to cook rice first, guys. I forgot to cook rice. Fresh rice. Fresh rice for my wife. I need to change the water. So then, can you sweep the floor again and mop the floor again, please? Like in a day? 3 of you, please. Oh, I got 13 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You're so kind. I got 14 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. I got 14 likes. Hmm. Hey, cook the rice first. You know, when I was in Taiwan, right, there's a lot of, because in Taiwan, a lot of Buddhists there, you know, Buddhists and atheists, you know, only a few Christians there. So when they asked, Teacher Deni, what is God? Well, okay, what do you think? What is God? I said, well, my student said, it's, oh my God. I said, what? I don't know. They said, I don't know. Because all we need, because our English teacher asked us to memorize this, you know. So the English teacher asked them to memorize a hymn or something, you know, in English, you know, about God, you know. But the thing is, they're not Christians, you know, they're Buddhists, you know. So they asked me, as one of the foreign English teachers, like, what is God? I said, well, what do you think? What is God? And, I don't know, Mr. Teacher Deni. Oh my God. Angina, you have to once the Buddhists reach enlightenment, they will realize that they are Melayu. I think everything is Melayu. Sino, did you watch the latest podcast? You know, from the, I think I have this feeling it's from the Great Peninsula, Sino, because they said that the Melayu is the one who taught the Chinese how to build ships. You know, you know the thing is when they say Melayu, right? It caused misunderstanding because a lot of Melayu people in Indonesia, you know, because there are Melayu tribes in Indonesia, they are not like that. You know, this is like, you know, the thing is, there's only a certain group of people in the Great Peninsula who claim, you know, in the name of whole Malay tribes, you know. And while the Melayu tribes in Indonesia, they never claim anything like that. It's embarrassing, that's why I'm Sarawakian Malaysia. And I noticed there's a pattern here, you know, there's a pattern that, like, this guy is from the Great Peninsula, you know. You know, it's like Melayu taught Chinese and how to build ships, you know. And then the podcasters, you know, two young men, oh really? Yes, you know, yes, really. And then, you know, our forest is the greatest forest in the world, you know, even greater than Amazon. Wow, really? Yeah. And then, like, nobody questioned this guy. And then, you know, we have animals that don't exist in the other part of the world, you know. It's like Komodo dragon, uh, and then about Anoa. You know, Komodo dragon is in the Komodo Island in Indonesia, by the way, and Anoa is an island that it is an animal that is only you can find it in Sulawesi in Indonesia. You know, I was like, what is this now? I said, oh my god. And Gina said, "There's no evidence for God." Yes, there is evidence, and Gina, and actually you can find it today. The Quran, and Gina, is the evidence of God. Okay, if you wanna look for the evidence of God, read the Quran. You see the evidence of God. Trust me, Gina. Trust me. This guy, like saying that our civilization is greater than the Chinese civilization, you know. So what? What is wrong here? You should watch the podcast, Sino. Why is God hiding? There's this morally obese guy named Bob T20. He claimed that burung Garuda was created by Nabi Sulaiman. He gave it to the Manasi tribe. The Manasi tribe eventually become the non-Melayu. Oh my god. Ah, yo. The thing is, right? When I watch this some of the podcasts, you know, I don't really follow those podcasts, but you know, I check, you know, so what evidence do they have? They don't show evidence. This is the problem, you know. I was like, yeah, but the evidence lost, you know, like we don't, yeah, you know. So where's the evidence? It's lost because it's so long time ago, so it's lost, you know. That's it. What? Angina said, why is the Supreme Creator hiding? I think Angina's perception of God is like an old man hiding behind a cloud, you know. It's not like that, Angina. This is why. Angina. That's why you try to learn the concept or definition of God from Islamic view, okay, Angina? I think Anjana is the imagining God is like an old man, you know, hiding behind a cloud, an invisible old man, you know, watching everybody, you know, from behind the cloud. It's not like that. That's not the Islamic view of God. Yeah, Leon said, you know, it's not a celebrity, you know. Okay, and Sino said Malaya people of the Great Peninsula ever claimed that the gong, they claimed that they taught the Chinese to cast the gong. We created them. Yes, you know. Yes, you know. I believe you, yes, you know. I just like, wow. Like the sky is the limit, you know, to this story, you know. There's no limit. There's no limit, you know. And there's a pattern, you know. So, you know, I think this is not coincidence, you know, because there's a pattern here, you know, like people, these people, you know, are I think getting paid to say these things, you know. And I feel sorry for the people of Melayu in Indonesia, because the Melayu tribes in Indonesia, they never claim such things. The Melayu tribes in Indonesia, they recognize the differences of our cultures. They never claim to be more superior. They know that they are part of Indonesia. Last row, Melayu people claim to be one of the 10 lost tribes of Israel. Oh, I see. You see, no. Wow. You know what? See, no. Maybe because the behavior, they see themselves as the chosen people, right? Maybe they're not part of the 10 lost tribes, but they just wanna be. I don't know. But I feel sorry, when I say Melayu, then I don't wanna, because it's so broad, and then the Melayu in Indonesia are not like that. And Captain, the Melayu are the reason why we celebrate this. We should invite some Melayu people here. Melayu from the Great Peninsula, okay, guys, to join this live stream. We need some clarification here. The Melayu from Indonesia, they are not like that. The Melayu from Indonesia, hey, we're not part of this. Exactly, Melayu is the reason this live stream exists. I like that. I like that. Holy books are written by men. And Gina, you have to read the Quran first. Okay, you will change your mind. Okay. It's not written by men. Cannot be. Couldn't be. It's not possible. Wow, guys, I have 18 likes. Yay! But I think you're not the only one.
And then Mr. Yusuf is stressed out because his wife left him with all the cupboards to unpack and all the clothes to unpack. And he said he got to his kitchen and he found packs of lasagna, packs of flour, 3 packs of sugar, 3 packs of this in his cupboard, and Tupperwares from here to Africa, and shoes. And clothes, and his wife and the baby left him to go to South Africa, and he's sitting with all the stuff that must be gotten rid of. And she didn't sell he said there was a lot of stuff she didn't sell, like a couch and whatever. So he's still sitting with all the stuff to get rid of. And he's moving out tomorrow.
Wow.
And then the company contacted him back to say, can he please work until the 14th of August instead?
Okay.
I said, huh? Why am I asking you to work till the 14th of August? What is the need for it?
Sounds like an operation cleanup.
It doesn't sound right to me either. Why do they want you to wait till the 14th? I asked him and said, well, they said to me I must work till the 14th of August, and originally he's supposed to work till the 7th of August because that was the agreement. But now they've changed his date to the 14th of August. They want to change his date. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Mr. Suleiman wants them to pay him out his dues because they made him shorten his notice period because the principal is going to change your notice period because you have your replacement already by then. So he changed his notice period, but then he asked them, based on the fact that you wanted to change my notice period, are you going to be responsible for the 25 days that's owing? You know, because they came back and said, you owe us 25 days. So he said, based on that, are you going to take the liability for short notice period? And then Mr. Paul said, take it up with HR. HR said, we're waiting for Paul to come back to resolve it. Get it? Because Paul made a mistake. He told him to shorten his notice period and it's in the email. To shorten his notice period.
It's in the email.
It's in the email that he put. He's first Mr. Sullivan said, my notice period is the 17th of September. And the principal said, I want you to change the notice period because your replacement will already be here. So change your notice period to this date. So then he changed it. But then after he changed it, then HR emailed him to ask him, you will therefore owe us 25 days liability. And then he disputed it and said, I was told to shorten my notice period based on the fact that I have the manpower. So are you willing to take the liability for it? And they said, no, we are doing you a favor by allowing you to work during the summer to reduce your penalty. That's what they told me yesterday. We are doing you a favor by allowing you to work during summer to reduce your penalty that you owe us. By allowing you to work during summer. It's not a favor. They're insisting that it's a favor for you to work during summer. It's not a favor. The Department of Labor says it's not a favor. You have the right to work out your notice. Employer does not stop you from working out your notice period because it's a 3 months notice period for them and it's a 3 months notice period for you. You have to give them a legal notice period so you work out your notice period. Even if you work during the summer because the contract doesn't stipulate you cannot give your notice period during July. So it is reasonable. But they believe it is a favor we are doing you by allowing you to work during the summer. You get the email they sent you, that's what they told me.
Evil company.
It is a evil company. And then Mr. Yusuf stripped these more. He stripped these, he came, you know, he said, where were you yesterday? He says, he overseered. Because his wife isn't there. So he overseered. So he said, nah, I'm just not coming in. So he came in today. He said, Mr. Yusuf, where were you? His eyes are thick and puffy. He said, I'm busy packing up the house. My wife left with all this stuff to pack up, to sell, to paint. He went to the hardware shop also to go get a gallon of paint. And he found someone who can come and paint. But that person hasn't come back to him and said when they're going to paint. So right now he's at this stage, he's bought his roller and kit and he's just going to paint himself. He got his paint, he said, and he's got one whole, he said he got 4 gallons of paint for 40 dirham, and he got the paint brush, and he got all the paint utensils, and he even got the thing to put the cracks, to fill up the cracks. He got the white cement to fill up the cracks, and it's there, it's waiting, so he's gonna go and have to paint and pack and give it up. And you know what I'm worried about, right? My husband's gonna up and leave with the kids, and then we're gonna leave me all these cupboards to unpack, and all the clothes to unpack, and all the cracks to do. Now you know why I said the kids have to get rid of stuff. and you have to
I just feel sad
stuff.
about the books. Nobody is coming.
You know, it comes to just before. If I was before, Sadaka, you know, it's not, we're not gonna die when we give it away. You know? We're not gonna die when we give for others that they benefit from it, you know? There's a cookie cat staring at the blue arms. Blue arms.
We can't get.
It's Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Chocolate. And then I finally paid the 80 salad bill, and man, it was a mess. Because of the migration of yours to prepaid, they didn't cancel it yet. They cancelled the migration and wanted to charge me for this month as well. I said, no, I already said it must be cancelled, and the reason why I didn't get it, I wanted to know why didn't I pay it. I said, because at the time when we tried to pay it, my card didn't go through. I had to call the bank to find out what was wrong with my card. And then, only last night, they come back to me to confirm that my account was migrated from 125 to a 50-year migration. Right? So I needed time to see what is the value for your account, what is the value for my account, so I can pay it together. And then she asked me, the lady who said that it's going to be migrated, not give you a deadline by which you want to pay it. I said, no. She said, I must just pay it when I normally pay it. So I normally pay it before the 15th of August. I didn't know that there was a deadline by which I had to pay the migration of your account fee. She said, okay. And she said, will you do the, okay, so I want to do it now. I said, yes, I want to do it now.
Okay, so they migrated.
They migrated your account to a prepaid account.
Now.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So when she migrated it, I had to pay that money, right? Because originally what had happened, because they didn't migrate it, so they said, well, then he owes for this month as well. I said, no, 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 I'm not doing that. I'm doing the migration. And then my one, I said, why does my one show it's 125, and then you charge me again 125 for the migration of my account now from to 125 to 50 the account. Why? I said, because it's migrated, so now you've changed, so I had to undergo the cost again.
Yeah.
So for my account, I had to pay 393. For your one, I went 262 to switch it, right? And then I just to pay the internet. So altogether, I paid 900. And normally I pay 700 a month. You get it? I had to pay an additional
Because of the
200 for the migration. Remember, in your case, we had to pay 2 months non-payment. Not 2 months. You remember that thing that they told us? You have to pay 2 months. So that's what I have to do. 125, 125. We ended up at 260. My one was also a migration, but now I said, why is it 125? So mine is just a de-escalation. And then I just before the bill goes higher, just switch. And then she said, look, miss, next month your bill will be 50 dirham, providing you don't go out of your service charges. Don't exceed your...
I also need the...
the 50 dirham.
Because the only...
Yeah, we will do that when we relieve. I get what you mean.
At least for 2 months. But after that...
But we can do that only on
After... Yeah, and then
we can do that on
when I get the Taiwan, I can
you're
email
gonna
the bank,
need to, yes.
give them my new phone
Yes, yes. So now, I've now emailed HR and said, look, we want to move out. I said, look, I will stand with my original email, which has to move out by the 29th, and 5 p.m. on the 29th. And I will make arrangements for myself and my family to move me out of the apartment from that date on. However, if this is not possible, then alternatively the 28th, and You will move out on the 28th at 5 p.m. But I just need housing to come back to me and confirm with me the date that is possible for them to come out by. You get it? I said, because the time is getting short, I have to make arrangements for the cut-off of the electricity bill, the cut-off of the electricity bill, and arranging flight tickets and settling all other outstanding bills. So, if housing can come back to me without that query, at least I will know what date to cut everything in one day. And then the rest of that, see, I really appreciate it very much to try to follow up on the contrast in marketing store, really on okay? So, people, operations, and collaborate. I am collaborating. I get locked up in jail or something.
No, that's it.
That's how I feel. I feel like they're about to lock me up in jail for leaving the country to them. And I don't want to think like that. It wouldn't have happened like that if with kids, tiniest. Even that falls because they fall. The way the planning, it's all planning together.
We need to warm up this one. The chicken is not ready.
But this fish.
Let me warm up the
Yeah,
chicken.
just, it's okay.
Yeah. Let me warm up the chicken first.
Eat a little something. So Mr. Suleiman went with because you also wanted to lay. So I asked, so when I was finished there, he said, okay. I said, look, we'll come on Monday. He said, okay, let's do that. So then I found out afterwards, he didn't lay the complaint by Moher on the phone. He said, look, lay the complaint on the phone. You know, reference number. Go to this Hygiene Center, and they need to formally release it. Like that. And he said, oh, he was going with thinking he was just giving his papers and registering. I said, no, she's just going to be capturing it like everybody else, just capturing it legally. So, and Mr. Yusuf, it's like, we are these people, like the people have said, they're going to mess with my EOS. And He's also right. The final settlement, when they give you that final settlement, they basically force you to sign because otherwise you don't get paid, right? But he wanted to see his draft settlement so he can see what are you docking from. That's what he said to them. Then they said, no, but we can only give you that settlement when you move out of your apartment. He said, I don't want that. I just want the draft so I can see what's being taken from you. Because you are, and then he exploded. He said, because you guys are fond of taking from teachers at the last minute and dock them. I don't want that. I want to see it in writing. What are you taking from? You see, and then she came back, and then 1, 2, 3 says, Miss, do you really want me to spend my last day of work in your office tomorrow? Because I will do that. I will come and sit in your office tomorrow and wait until you resolve this matter. That's you. He's definitely a great communicator. He's worse than me. He's worse than me. I was still nice. He was just roughing on the school. But they brought it on themselves. The way they are. He said, you know what? This is what he said to her. I just want to be out of this company. The sooner the better. So I can get done with this company because of the way you've been stealing from people. That's the way it is. It's true. I just want to be finished. So I can be away from this company that is stealing from. Right? That's what he said to her. It's the truth. Because I think nothing of docking teachers for 1,000 or 2,000 is not right. And then, that's Mr. Yusuf and Mr. Suleiman. And then, the HR clerk said to him, we've never done it before when people are volunteering summer. And they're probably never going to do it again with the three teachers that have gathered up together, you know, to work together to do this. They're probably never ever going to do this again because we've got plenty of time to share our stories. And okay, you get it? They've never done it before. People volunteers. And they should be. There should be people who's working during summer because they notice people. But they have been, the fact that they never did it doesn't make it right that they did it. It means that they actually have been stealing from other people, saying, sorry, you cannot work out your notice period, but actually we are going to legally, they were actually allowed to. Yes, but I'm the one believing in the fact who's insisting. I've already contacted, because when I sent the letter, I said, I've already contacted HR and they told me I have to not more than, not less than 3 months notice. So I have followed the rules. The contract says I must give 3 months notice, and I am doing that. I started like that. Do you understand? Therefore, they had to.
Yeah, because you brought Mokre into the conversation.
Yes, because I told them I've already checked with people. They advised me before I can resign that I should only give 3 months notice. I need to work those 3 months notice. So I'm working those 3 months notice. Right?
The salt smell of rice.
So it's not salt, oh, salt. Okay. Trace. Oh, you coconut. Anyway, so that's the story. So now I feel like I'm the chief troublemaker because Mr. Paul gave it to me working during summer, and then he had to give him to Mr. Suleiman working during summer, and then he had to give him to Mr. Yusuf working during summer because he gave him to me working during summer. Do you understand? The best part is now they're trying to get Yusuf to work till the 14th because I think they are getting queries about working during summer.
Okay, the rice is done. The white rice.
I said that now very quickly trying to cover up a bolsa. Because I said, why would they want you to work to the 14th? What is the reason? What did they say to you? You know?
Very spicy.
What is spicy?
I put some chili here.
The rice is spicy?
Mhm.
Okay. So, I think I've gone and broken the camel. And now they're trying to gun me because I'm the one who started it. You get it? But I'm not the one who started it. They're the ones who started it. When you're not honest with employees about their notice period, then certainly there will be questions about the notice period. And I asked the right questions from them and they gave me the correct answers. So all I did was follow the rules. Do the 3 months notice. Now there's trouble in Japan. I'm the chief troublemaker. I am the chief troublemaker, and I realize that now. I'm the chief troublemaker because I started it. You get it?
Yes, yes.
And then all these teachers who's not being paid, you know, for 14 days, I sent them the link for more. And I sent them the email addresses of all the people in the company that they should be CC'd. That they've not been paid, including Nila. So now I'm the chief troublemaker because he didn't pay me my salary. You get it?
Message, the message, the moral of the story is paid salary.
Yes. If you receive an email saying that I'm going to be working, you pay me, I'm going to be working. And then I say to Reshma, the point is, I say, you do my courses.
Wow, I have 19 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Wow, that conversation about God. Silly. How's the conversation with your wife? Yeah, good deal. Told you that the script is Oh really? Oh, okay. Ha 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 ha. Huh? Coco.
This also must be. She's getting all these works from the kitchen and daddy's busy making the kitchen sound so nice. And they all look at me and say, we want what you're having. It smells
This food
delicious.
is, Layla just gave them food.
No?
I
Wait,
couldn't.
food?
What food?
She gave them already? Really? But then they're all looking at me saying that
Yeah, they give you that
That
look,
look?
that I haven't eaten for a
I'm
whole month. Look.
starving. I'm starving. Okay, starving, mommy. Starving.
Yeah, Captain, the look, those three cats, like every time my wife came and then they give they give the look. Yeah, they didn't feed me, I haven't eaten for the whole month. Yes, Angina. I believe. Guys, I'm gonna eat first, okay, guys? Um, I'm hungry. All right, so yeah, I will see you guys in the next live stream, okay? Thank you everyone for keeping me company in this great kitchen here. That's my daughter. Deni, I'm currently working the number called group chat area and have fun in the car. Then could use D to winter one for a year old and a little more than a year old. And okay, what do you mean, banana? I'm currently working in a number called group chat area and have fun in the car. Then could use. Okay, okay, banana. Looking to find the right person to work in the world, right place. And okay, banana. How about this? You send me a message, okay, banana. I'm gonna eat, and my wife just came home, and yeah, I'm gonna be a good husband. All right, thank you guys, and guys, I enjoy this live stream because of you guys. I enjoy this live. Thank you so much. For keeping me company, and peace to all of you. Okay, peace to all of you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya. It means peace to all of you. Okay, all right. Okay, take care, people. Bye.